Yeah. We're almost ready to go here. What's your situation?
I'm conducting surveillance on Uranus Castle, the Azure Brigade's main base. I can report on all their movements. Marquis Conrad just left for the Imperial capital about 5 minutes ago. From what I heard, he's going to petition for a chance to rejoin the Empire.
Just as we expected. Any news about the you-know-what?
You'll be happy to know I found it.
That's great. Just make sure you're out of there before events overtake you.
Okay, talk to you later. Tsukasa's right. In the near future, this is going to be a dangerous place to be. There's just one more thing I want to check on.
This looks like some kind of epidemic.
It's a bacterial infection, and it can easily lead to death. Kane says it's something she calls septicemia.
Please, Doctor, do something for my daughter.
I'm sorry, we've completely run out of the miracle water.
That can't be.
Miracle water?
It's a medicine Kane was able to create that she calls antibiotics. We've had so many patients, we can't produce enough to treat them all.
Mama, where are you?
It's okay. I'm right here, sweetheart.
It hurts. Please make it stop.
Koukousei! Can you do something to save my daughter, please? I'm begging you!
This is horrible. They're so desperate, and I don't have the power to save them.
What a cold-hearted god you must be.
Just imagine abandoning an ailing child.
It's a scenario the devil might have dreamed up.
Apparently, the god of the Seven Light Faith has no intention of saving the people who suffer from this plague.
And who are these people?
They're members of the medical guild here in Gustav.
Indeed. I'm the head of the medical guild, Count Sorrentius. Would you like us to save your daughter?
How?
If you use this secret medicine, within moments you'll be able to relieve your child of her pain.
What? You know that won't cure her. It's dangerous.
Wait, I'll try anything. Whatever it takes to save my child.
That's impossible. I'm afraid our hands are tied. The use of our secret opium medicine has been strictly forbidden by the angel Kane, on direct orders of the Seven Light Faith.
That's so cruel.
Don't blame us. We're victims as well. Blame the Seven Light Faith, which leaves the ill to suffer.
You bastards! Now listen to me, humans. No one said we would not save this child. Of course we're going to save her! And before we're through, we will have saved all the other patients as well! It will happen through the miracle of the healing power I bestowed on my angel Kane!
What?
Akatsuki speaks the truth, as I will now demonstrate.
Kane, you're here!
Oh, really? How will you do that? You're out of your miracle water, aren't you?
That's right. At the moment, I can't supply the necessary amount of penicillin, or what you have referred to as miracle water. For that reason, I'll be making all the medicine we need with this.
From that, what do you have there? You're going to make your medicine from a piece of coal.
You gonna feed them pebbles?
At least they won't be deficient in their minerals.
You're ambitious. However, if your medicine somehow fails to work, I guess you'll have no choice but to lift the ban on our opium, won't you?
You think? Don't hold your breath.
I think you've cured her. Thank you.
Listen, all I've done is ease her symptoms, but a person's will to live is very strong. So don't give up, and take care of your daughter until I can get her the medicine she needs.
Yes.
Sorry, you guys, but that so-called doctor was ticking me off, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Well, forget about it.
That guy's a big blowhard. If you hadn't said anything, I was about to. Tell me, Kane, can you really make medicine from coal? It sounds kinda crazy to me. It's not crazy. I can make the miracle drug that once defeated septicemia. It was called the magic bullet back then. Did I hear right? We're gonna try to make this medicine ourselves? I mean, isn't it better to have Ringo handle something like this? Maybe. However, she's not available right now. She's working on some secret project.
Sorry you had to wait for me!
What brings you here? I need her. I want to borrow her magic powers to complete this process. Oh, really? Yes. I had a long talk with Tsukasa and Ringo about this. We think that magic in this world is a technology that acts upon substances at an atomic level. So controlling the chemical reactions of substances, or manufacturing medicines in this case, should be possible.
If my magic can help, then I'm all for it.
Well then, I think we should get started. First, we have to steam the coal, which is necessary to separate out the coke and the coal tar.
Right. There's something black and syrupy in the cauldron.
That's good. Now the next step is to heat up that coal tar and transfer the steam from it to the cauldron on the right.
Like this?
Well done. That liquid is called benzene.
It's pretty.
If you breathe in too much of it, you'll die, so please be careful.
Aren't we making medicine?
Do you really think this is gonna work? Truthfully, I have no idea. Next, we're going to use this. It's sulfuric acid. It'll burn through your skin if you touch it, so be very careful.
If that's true, you should handle it.
Next, we pour in this container of ammonia water.
That stuff's awful. It smells just like pee.
Yes. And the reason for that is because it's like incredibly condensed pee.
Wait, this is weird. Are you sure I'm actually making medicine?
Oh yes, you are. All right, it's finished. You mean that condensation is it? That's right. This was history's first synthesized antimicrobial. The magic bullet, sulfonamide. All right, people. I want you to administer this new medicine to every patient.
On it!
My baby!
Temperature, pulse, and breathing have all stabilized. She should be fine now.
Thank you, Angel. Your medicine saved my daughter.
It helped. But the truth of the matter is, you saved her. Sulfonamide is only able to stop the growth of pathogens. It was Melinda's strength and vitality that were able to defeat the pathogens that were already in her system. And the source of that strength and vitality was due in no small part to your encouragement. I'd say the two of you won this battle together. Looks like we might have a spy.
I can't believe she created medicine from a rock.
If she keeps this up, we're going to be out of business. How do we fight this?
From what you said, the medicine was concocted by their mage woman, right?
Yes, that's what I was told.
Then isolate the girl and threaten her. Get her to change that medicine into poison. Torture her. Do whatever it takes. Once patients start dying from the Seven Light Faith's medicine, both their power and reputation will be destroyed.
You're so predictable. I suspected you would try this maneuver. Evening, gentlemen. Hope you don't mind the intrusion.
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. Why are you all so jumpy? I just came here to have a little chat.
What's this? I can't move! What are you planning to do?
I told you. I just came by to talk. But that communication might end up being directly through your brain. Did you know it's possible to change a person's opinions, personality, and anything else to suit your needs? It turns out it's easy when you tinker with their brain cells.
Look, you win, all right? I'll give up trying to oppose you, and I'll become your faithful servant. Just spare me, please!
Don't be such a fraidy cat. The anesthesia will kick in soon.
You're a demon.
Oh yes, that's right. As you're about to discover, that label suits me far better than Angel. To be honest, I despise God so much, I wish I had the power to destroy him. As a doctor, I've thought about this many times, and I keep coming to the same conclusion. If God had only created mankind with proper, healthy minds and bodies, then we would never have to suffer from diseases or wars. I find our predicament unforgivable. How could our creator be so incompetent? How could that spirit invest such dominant beings with so many flaws? Since he refuses to answer, I've decided to correct his obvious ineptitude. I will grant those weak bodies destined for death an alternative path to eternal life. I will transform weak minds that hurt others into healthy ones that support those around them. It will take time to build this utopia, but in doing so, I will eventually create a world where everyone is free of human deficiencies.
Thank you, guys!
I'm so glad you're doing better, Melinda! A patient's smile is the greatest reward of all. Don't you agree?
I do indeed.
Wonderful! Our medical guild is behind you. We'll support the Seven Light Faith with all our power. So, lots of work to do!
I heard his values had changed a lot after he was attacked by robbers in his mansion. But he's like a different person now, and it's kind of creepy.
You should try to get along with him, though. After all these years, he's apparently seen the light.
It's been a long time, Count Conrad.
I'm truly grateful that you've made time in your busy schedule to see me, General Neuro, under the circumstances.
Don't be such a nervous Nelly. I'm not going to punish the Azure Brigade. While I acknowledge Gustav's loyalty to His Majesty, I must say, it doesn't excuse his treatment of his subjects. Allowing the populace to starve was unacceptable. The Azure Brigade simply removed and killed a rapacious predator. That's well within the Empire's policy of survival of the fittest. You could even say it's commendable.
Thank you.
The Seven Light Faith is the problem. They seem determined to destroy the Empire from within. I must tell you, I've heard rumors that the Azure Brigade has been working with them.
We had no choice.
I already knew that. The Azure Brigade currently lacks the forces to fight against the Seven Light Faith. Am I right?
Yes, Your Grace.
We can remedy that by providing you with a secret weapon. This is my adjutant, Tanganyika. Why don't you show the gentleman your power?
That looks like Gustav's weapon, Heaven's Flames.
Very observant. In fact, it is Heaven's Flames.
He can call up that lethal weapon as easily as Gustav did?
Oh yes, and I'm prepared to make him available when your brigade confronts the Seven Light Faith. I'll even send 10,000 troops as reinforcements. With that much power on your side, you should be able to overcome those upstart rebels and destroy them completely.
Yes, we will eliminate those impudent fools for defying our might, in the name of the Emperor.
His Imperial Majesty Lindworm, to whom we pledge our allegiance, the one man who stands above all others across these lands. The days of the Seven Light Faith, which proclaims false gods and preaches equality for all, are numbered, my friend.
Looks like you finished it. Thank you so much, Ringo.
You're welcome, but I have to ask, do you really think it's a good idea to bring such a powerful weapon into this world?
Before I answer, let me ask you something. What do you imagine it takes to create a nation?
I'm not really sure.
Nothing at all.
What?
Let me give you an example. Let's say some children build a secret base and then declare that base to be their own nation. At that moment, we've witnessed a nation founded by children.
That's all it takes?
Not quite. Of course, the nearby adults won't stand for something they consider nonsense. They'll destroy the secret base and scold the children. The nation will then collapse. The fact of the matter is, it's very easy to found a nation, but it takes massive power to maintain its sovereignty.
I make you this solemn vow, Count Bloomheart. I will make sure the Azure Brigade you created stays true to your vision. We will change the Empire into a nation where people can live humanely. Is that you, Reisenok? I thought you headed out to help rebuild the impoverished villages.
I finished up that assignment much sooner than expected.
Where is Count Conrad?
He left earlier to go to his meeting.
Really? I'm surprised you didn't go with him as his bodyguard.
He didn't need me. I was given other orders, actually. Well now, you're pretty fast on your feet.
Reisenok! What the hell are you doing?
As I said, I'm following orders. To kill you.
Why me? What's the point?
Don't anybody interfere. I'll take her down myself. You can't dodge me forever! Shoot her!
Reisenok! You're a coward!
Shut up already!
Have you no pride at all as a knight?
Both the Lord and his retainer are so naive. Bloomheart said the exact same thing just before he died. Have I no pride as a knight? Ha!
How do you know what his last words were?
Do I have to spell it out for you? How dense can you be? I know because I'm the one who killed Bloomheart. But I do agree with one thing. Gustav went too far. If you kill off the peasants, who are you supposed to squeeze for taxes?
You scumbag! You paid for this!
You know, it'd be a waste to just kill her.
Sure, have at her.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
I can't wait to hear her screaming.
Die, you bastard!
What?
Looks like I got here just in the nick of time. Well, hello! It's been a while, Jean.
Shinobu?
Looks to me like someone's decided to get rid of all the doves in the Azure Brigade. And if that's true, the Azure Brigade has decided to rejoin the Empire and fight the Seven Light Faith.
You're too smart for your own good.
Thank you, Shinobu. But why?
Because you're my friend. You ready to take this guy out?
Yes.
You little shits. An extra opponent isn't gonna change the outcome!
John! I've seen that sword before.
Yes. It originally belonged to Count Bloomheart. I asked if I could have it, as a memento after the last battle.
I know you two were close. You really looked up to him, didn't you?
Whatever kind of woman I am today is a direct result of being trained by the Count.
There's something I want you to see, Jean.
I can't believe this whole complex exists beneath Uranus Castle.
It's an underground shelter only a few people know about. That makes it the perfect place to hide secrets.
What kind of secrets? It's the golden statue.
Conrad's been telling people he didn't know where it went, but obviously he spirited it away and hid it here.
This abomination was created by literally starving the people until they had nothing left. He was willing to sell us out. Count Bloomheart warned us. He said the current empire was immoral. He said survival of the fittest may be a law of nature, but it makes us no different than animals. He always told me we needed to rise up and support one another as humans. The Azure Brigade was founded on those ideals, but look what's happened. What have we become?
The Azure Brigade may have lost its way, but those ideals are still alive. They remain as strong as ever, deep within your heart. You come along with me. Our team has a place for you in this fight. We believe in the nobility of the individual.
I see clearly now. To carry on the ideals of Count Bloomheart, and to defend the vision we shared, I'll join forces with you.
Quick, hide! That's Marquis Conrad. But who's that with him? Wait a minute. It can't be...